Today in Dwarf Fortress, we visit a group of unlikely dwarves, far from home, with the simple goal to create a tavern on the surface for all creatures of all kind, with a glowing waterfall through the ceiling. A simple goal that requires skill, simple crafts dwarfship, and some materials. Let the mining begin, dwarves. Seek out the materials that we need. Let us build the tavern of our dreams. Work hard, dwarves. Build up the walls. Training? Laying down the floorboards, our dwarves began construction. Foundations for our pump stack are coming together. No matter how admirable the goal, it is impossible for a dwarf to not make something go horribly wrong. Filling the lower reservoir with our initial pump stack, this genius decided to go and fall in the water. However, luckily enough, he was able to swim over to the edge and climb out quickly. Minor accidents aside, no one died, no problems. Guests are arriving, so it is time to get the pump stacks operating. Time to finish up the upper reservoir and begin pumping. Oh, look at that. This is going to go perfectly. Look at that waterfall as it begins to fall on the guests. Everybody is overjoyed to see the beauty of that awesome... Oh no. Well, that's not good. Quick, before dwarves begin to panic, it's time to channel underneath it really, really carefully and drain some of the water out so we can get that body out. Oh no, turns out we have even more problems. The water pressure was too much. It's filling up our tavern and turning all the dwarves into a giant fish tank and washing more dwarves down into the river. Remove the source of power to the pump stacks and stop the flow of water. We're too late. More dwarves have drowned inside the tavern and underneath the tavern. It's a crisis. Horrible. After much work, the cleanup has begun, closing the tavern down, potentially for good. The dwarves of Boltblisters, being honest folk wanting to right the situation, felt it was necessary to remove the corpses from underneath the tavern. One of the miners, Bell, felt it was absolutely necessary to make sure that every single one of the corpses not only was removed from underneath the tavern, but also was retrieved and properly buried. This, however, led her too far. Unfortunately, no dwarves could withstand that amount of water pressure, and the blast killed on impact. And that is the story of the Boltblister Tavern, only really discussed in Bard's Tales. However, they do say the dwarves still haunt it to this day.